Where are you looking? What are you trying to find, Toko? Hi everybody, Renegade68 here with the bullshit video where we see all this stuff that I missed when I was busy bullshitting. This will be me, I said in the end of the Hagakure that I was going to do a little bit, at the end of that day's session, but, setting up took a little too long, so I just went ahead and made save points before, as close as I could, because some of them were pretty far away from the files that I missed. I missed only one file in chapter 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then I missed 3 in chapter 4. I couldn't have just had one chapter where I could have just not bothered with it. No, I had to replay a bit of every single chapter, of course. Now, I'm referring specifically to the notes. I'll show you, actually. I'm referring specifically to the notes. What is it? No. The scrapbook, the hit list, and the book. I already finished Saki the Sock. I am going to not bother with the hidden kids, and I'm not going to bother with the skills. Because they don't add anything to the story. I'm only really interested in going back and finding all this stuff to add to the world building. That said, I did go ahead and write down the locations of all of those things, so if you want to use this as a guide for some reason, I mean, you could just use the guide that I used as a guide, instead of using me as a guide through that guide, but, whatever, I'll let you know if you care. If you care. I missed one skill, only one, and it was in, this chapter, chapter 1. We're going to do these in order, by the way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one skill I missed was Awakened Girl Power. During second visit to the hospital, during your second time going to the hospital, it's in the South Sick Room on floor 2. That was what my guide said. I have not checked because I don't really care. That's what the guide said, though, so if that's wrong, don't blame me, blame the guide. We'll actually get back to that. There's one thing the guide was wrong about, and it screwed with me for a bit. But, yeah, that's the only skill I missed. And then as for the shiny people, the hidden kids, I got all of them, as you can see here, in files. Go to hidden kids. I got all of them in chapter 1. I missed one in chapter 2. I missed Nagisa. Nagisa is actually pretty close to one of the files that I missed, but, because the file I missed is just before Challenge Room 4. Nagisa's shiny is just after Challenge Room 4. In order to get it, I'm looking. After Challenge Room 4, on the walkway, look left in the air, and you should see Nagisa's shiny. So that's apparently where that is. Yeah, it's real. I got all of them in Chapter 3. I missed 3 of them in Chapter 4 was just the chapter to miss stuff, apparently. In Chapter 4, the ones I missed, Jotaro's shiny. That is in the shrine, the place where, you fight Toko and have that epic fight. As you're walking up the stairs, turn around on the back of the shrine. On the back of the gate, you should see Jotaro's shiny. Actually, I did notice that as I was prepping my Chapter 4 save point. Nagisa's shiny. As you enter the subway, turn left and look above the tracks, and you should find it. Monika's shiny. After lasers are deactivated on basement 3 floor of Toa Factory, look on giant spinning orb just behind the elevator. And apparently you'll find it there. That out of the way, that's all the shinies? No, there's one more. In Chapter 5, I missed Monika's shiny. Where do I have that? From Spinning Statue, which I believe is after the initial big Monika boss fight. Actually, it's when I saw that I'm like, I'm not gonna do that again. Are you shitting me? So I was like, I'm just gonna skip the shiny people. But, yeah, from Spinning Statue, go left 3 times, and as soon as you turn right, look to the right wall. And that should be Monika's shiny. From the Spinning Statue, go left 3 times. I believe that is after the first Monika boss fight. So, when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that again. So that's all that shit. Now we're going to do the files. First of all, the Chapter 1 file. Oh, by the way, this is, in case you're not aware, this is a New Game Plus file, which means I have all my extra shit still with me. I have all the skills. I have all the truth bullets I bought, though I had to re-equip them. I've got all the files. I've got all the profiles. And this doesn't change anything. However, to make things simple on me, I loaded it Genocide mode. And by the way, the only difference is the difficulty is the exact same. However, you essentially have unlimited battery usage. Like you see the batteries up there, they might as well not even be there because you're basically unlimited. There is technically it runs out as fast as it does normally, but as soon as you turn off Genocider mode, it automatically refills. And when I say it automatically refills, I mean it only takes like a couple seconds for each battery. Like seriously, like within like 10-20 seconds, that whole thing is back to full again. So it might as well not even be there. The other change in Genocider mode, I think this is another change in Genocider mode. It might be because of New Game Plus, I'm not sure. When you're doing your special attacks, like, Genocider has some special attacks, like one's like a Spirit Bomb, the other's like the Barbershop, you know those? She has a new one. I think it's specific to Genocide mode, I think that's what it is. I'll try to show it off if I can. But I have some stuff to do in Chapter 4 because I have 3 files to get and they're really spaced out. So I'll try to show it off there if I can. But for now, this is the shine we missed in Chapter 1. Yeah, there's no save point in this hotel. And so I kept, when I got to this room, I'm like, okay, this is the room. And so I kept going and going and trying to find a save point, a quick save point to get back to it. And I went too far and I left the hotel. And as soon as I left the hotel, I found a save point and then I couldn't go back in the hotel, which really sucked. So the closest save point to this one's pretty far away, actually. But whatever, here it is. The bomb inside her won. Yes, I missed this on my first time through. I highlighted it in the video, though. I noticed it in the video when I was editing, and I highlighted it. But, yeah, the beginning of the bomb inside her 2, which we already got. And did we ever get a bomb inside her 3? I don't remember. Anyways. I, Yumi Kayakuda, 16, am a normal high school girl in every way. At least, I wish that were the case. My womb is filled with bombs. Ugh. If I ever fall in love, they'd explode. That's why ever since I was born, I've been pure and innocent. But then... Wait. How are they filled with bombs? Since when? What? What? Is that going to be explained? He appeared. Shota Honen. Almost like Shonen. The boy who says he loves me. Keeping my distance. Less than lovers, more than friends, pushes me to my limit. Sorry, but if this goes on, I'm gonna fall for you. Do something horrible to me. Just lighting up a fire in your heart. A risque, thrilling love story. Yeah, okay. That's pretty trash. As Toko would put it. This is it! Oh, is this your first... this is a manga that I didn't come across Komaru's Backbone for manga until Chapter 2, so... Is she gonna have some backbone here? What?
Amazing!
The bomb inside her! This manga. Oh, it's been ages since I read this. I love it! It's just a manga. Why'd they draw her eyes so big? Why'd they draw your glasses so big? Jeez, at least I still look remotely human. What? No, you don't! Your hair, No! The size of the eye is a sign of beauty, a sophisticated process and form. Actually, the size of the eyes generally indicates how young someone is. That's generally how they do it. Like, the bigger the eyes, the younger they are, and the smaller the eyes, the older they are. Which means Professor Layton is old as fuck because his eyes are just black pupils. A manga with small eyes is like ramen with no bamboo shoots. Same for anime, I guess. Usually you think that trope with anime, but hey, whatever. Also, what little ramen I've had, I've never experienced with bamboo shoots, so, oops. Sounds like some pretty good ramen. Oh, have you even read it? The Bomb Insider is like required reading for high school girls.
So vulgar.
There's no way I'd even read a single page of that manga, Drek.
What?
And what do you mean high school girls? Were you even in high school? When did it come out? Well, age-wise I am. Wait, what is it? What are you talking about here?
Huh?
Age-wise? You've been in prison since middle school? Well, a year and a half, so okay, I see. She'd be in high school, but... So I wonder, if it went on long enough, would she get accepted as a real ultimate? Or even 2 ultimate luckies for the price of 1 family? No, that'd be crazy. Is that your middle school uniform? Looks really risque. No, this is a high school uniform. Why are you wearing it? While I was in prison, it was delivered to me one day along with the food. What? Because it made you look kinky? Until then, I've been wearing my middle school uniform. couple probably felt sorry for me. Well, or maybe she likes seeing y'all skimpy. If it was Junko, that would have gotten her hot and heavy, so, yeah. Well, for criminals, that was a pretty nice gesture. A grown woman in a middle school uniform. People would have called the cops. You know, if the cops ever even really do much in this day and age. I mean, I guess they do now that Future Foundation's kind of helping them out, but Well, you're one to talk wearing a high school uniform after you've graduated. Well, graduated. That's one way to put it. I'm really glad they gave me one. This is the St. Koa Girls Academy uniform. It's a famous rich girl school. Okay, interesting. So probably a school she would not have been able to get into if it hadn't been for that. That's something I took for granted. I never even thought about, her uniform and why she has it. I think maybe I questioned it at one point, like it was really, but I never thought, oh, why do you have a high school uniform? I just thought, why are you wearing a school uniform, period? Like, why would, and I think I thought that simply, I don't know. Koa? I've never heard of it. Probably because you're too prestigious and too Hope's Peak. Koa Academy has 300-year history of culture, activities, and sports. 300. Exactly 300, because that's a crazy coincidence, and I don't believe you. The club uniforms are also super cute. There are tons of girls who want a chance to wear one. The school cafeteria is buffet style, and you hear about it on television all the time. But wait, the school cafeteria is buffet style? That seems, I guess if it's a rich school, I guess if you have enough money to get in, then you probably aren't the kind of person who's so petty that you'd, abuse the all-you-can-eat thingamajigger. At least probably not, right? Club uniform. So are you wearing a club uniform or do you wish you were wearing a club uniform? Anyways. Ellipses. Aww. What? I'm feeling it's just silly me to fantasize all those details now, isn't it?
I see.
Well, it sounded too good to be true, but you're telling me you made up the whole thing? What? No, she didn't make up the whole thing. Did you? I wanted a high school life like that. Oh, you did make up the whole... Wait, so... Have you not heard of the school either? It's a rich school? Did you even know it's a rich school? How much is bullshit? How much shit is... I think that's the best lie she's ever told. In the whole game, she never lies that good.
But...
Even if you weren't imprisoned, I don't think that school life was in your future. Yeah.
Stop it!
You don't have to be so blunt about it. Well, that's fun. Alright, now, I believe the way this works is that if I wanted to keep this progress, I'd have to go to the main menu and start chapter 2 from start and get up to there if I really wanted to get the 100%. But that would take too long to... it's much easier to get up to the same points all off screen to record it back to back to back. And I don't care about 100%. So we're just going to go ahead and load up chapter 2's file, which means we're going to lose this progress, but I don't really care. Because, well, I've seen it, so I don't care if the game doesn't remember that I've seen it. Anyways, let's go to load. And that's the only thing from chapter 1. There's one in each chapter except for chapter 4, and there's a special thing we have to do in chapter 3. But here's chapter 2. Yes. Chapter 4's load is actually further... Chapter 4's save is further from where I have to go in chapter 4 than chapter 1's save is. Which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, I wanted to do it in order. And chapter 4, there's a bunch of places I have to go anyways. Yeah, chapter 2's save is pretty damn close. So, and yeah, I already mentioned it, but Nagisa's Shiny, it's just on the other end of that challenge room. That's what I call them, or, yeah, challenge rooms, with the big fancy doors. I already cleared out all the enemies on the way, so you don't have to worry about that. And I already located the Shiny in advance. I did so much in advance, guys, you should be happy. I should probably be cutting to just the location, but this one was so close I didn't bother. Here it is, right here. I even made a joke about this chick, and I somehow missed this Shiny. I made a joke that, Monokuma, you're doing it wrong. She's supposed to be turned the other way. I remember that joke, mostly because I recently edited that video. But yeah, this Shiny right here, I fucking missed this. It's right there. It's right there. It's basically his penis. How to Kill Demon Masterpiece is number 2. Cut off the ears, stuff them in the nose, and then kill them. Cut off the fingers and put them up their butt, and then kill them. It's smelly, but just do it. Attach a female demon's boobs to on a male demon, and make a she-male demon, and then kill it. Oh, kids, you're so fun. Use a lot of tools and bend the body, and then tie their hair around their heels to kill them. Ugh. Cut off all the pink stuff out of their mouths, and feed it to the doggies. The dog Monokuma's the one that fucking killed, Chihiro's dad? Brother. I kept calling him brother so long. Stab their eyeballs with toothpicks and kill them. I still think that Chihiro's dad looks like his brother, except in that one picture. But, yeah, he doesn't look that old. Then again, Chihiro doesn't look that much like a guy, so I guess it's fitting. I don't know. Toothpicks and kill them. And I believe... Okay, yeah, they don't have talks about those things. So that's really quick. We're just going to go right along to the next one. The next one's actually going to take a bit of work. Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 are going to take a bit of work, so hopefully I can get through them pretty quickly. In fact, I'm actually taking a bit of a gamble on Chapter 3, because I didn't have enough free time to test it out. But anyways, in Chapter 3, the thing we're missing in Chapter 3 is, where are we? That was Chapter 1, that was Chapter 2, wasn't it? No, that's Chapter 3, that's right, this is Chapter 2. This is that looks weird because they look the same, but yeah, this is Chapter 3. So, we're gonna get this one. Yes. And I don't have to worry about accidentally getting the same file again, because it has all the files saved. And I've checked. If you've already gotten the file, it won't show up. So, I know these are new. I know I'm not being stupid and reading the same ones again. So, all we have to do here, this one's really close, but there's something else we have to do after we're done. We have to come back in here. This will give us the one hit list I missed. Which is actually originally how I thought we were even going to learn his name. Chihiro's father is over here. It's on the police car, right over here. I guess I missed it just because, I don't know, they had a big scene. I feel like I looked around. You know what? I looked to the right side. I guess I never looked to the left side. Whatever, here it is. Demon name, Taichin-chin. Taichin-chin? He's got a double chin? I don't see it. Real name, Taichi Fujisaki. A smarty pants demon with short curly hair. It's not really strong, but it's super smart to make up for it. Hunting around machines is not a good idea. Oh, I see. It's pretty serious, but it's still just a demon. I'd use my sexy charm to trick him. Is it Kotoko who wrote these? Maybe. Rip Taichi-chin. Now, I want to hear what Hiroko has to say about two things. Honestly, it's more for the other one. But there's two that we never saw Hiroko talk about. Two hit lists. There's Taichin-chin, but also, because it was at the very end of just before the end, and I didn't want to go back. I don't know if I could go back. I never talked about Toko's, bug with Hiroko. Hiroko, I believe is her last name, right? Where is she? Yeah, Hiroko Hagakure. Well, that's her first name. But yeah, I really want to see what they have to say about that bug. Now, this is going to be a risk. I don't know when the next point I can talk to Hiroko is. I don't remember if I can talk to her in Chapter 3. If I can't, then I believe I have to beat Chapter 3. And then load up another chapter. You know what? You know what will be faster? Because I don't know, here's what will be faster. I'll show you what will be faster, because this is how this works. I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. Now, we're going to go back to main menu. I believe we don't need to save if, yeah. Yes. I'm pretty sure this is how this works. We go back to the main menu, and then we go to select chapter. I believe this is how this works because I ended up grinding a bit through the chapters and ended up having higher levels starting from the later chapters, even though I did, like, basically I carried over the grinding. So I believe if I go to chapter 2 now, because I know, no, actually, here's what I do. I go to chapter 5. It's quicker if I go to chapter 5. Yeah, we're going to do this then. Yes. Genocide mode. This is experimentation. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to do it the long way. I'm going to skip through a few cutscenes. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I didn't remember if you met Hiroko at all in Chapter 3. All I remember for sure is that you meet her in Chapter 2. Well, I know you meet her, but I don't know if you have a chance to hand in the hit lists. I know you can do it in Chapter 2, and I know you can do it at the beginning of Chapter 5. So if this works, I'm smart. And I believe it should still be... If I check my files, and I go to my hit lists... Oh, damn you. Yeah, it's there. It's there! Yes! Okay. So I was right about how this works. Alright, so yeah, this was the fastest way to do it. I'm smart. Okay. I was off screen, I was thinking, damn, I'll have to play through a bunch of Chapter 3, aren't I? No. Aha! I came up with that on the spot. I wasn't thinking about that before I started recording. Okay. It's good that she's available at the beginning of one of the chapters. It makes it really easy to hand over the hit lists. Because if she wasn't, it'd be a really big pain to do that. But anyways, of course, that's only if you're not planning on 100%ing anyways. But it's convenient for me, who is LPing. So first we'll do the boring one I don't care as much about. Taichi-chin. Hand over Taichi-chin. Yep, Smarty Pants Demon. Apparently he's around Toa Tower. Did you guys run into him?
Aw.
We did, but before we went up to the tower... This doesn't sound good. Yeah, it wasn't. He was attacked by a Monokuma bear. Like, he triggered so many death flags. Like, in the instant before he died, it was very uncomfortable. I still feel very uncomfortable about that. I mean, it feels very disrespectful. I'm not gonna say I hate the game for it, but I don't like the game for it. I like the game for how they handled Yuta. I like the game for that, but... very, very, very shifty how they handled Taichi-chin. Right in front of us.
Unforgivable.
God damn it. Those little shits have no rights. Well, I mean, I don't think they're old enough to really care about rights. No, not just the kids. No one has any goddamn right to kill anyone. I would usually agree with you 99% of the time. There's 1% of the time I might think, depending on the circumstances. I gotta rake those brats over the frickin' coals. Well, I mean, isn't the whole point of Chapter 5 trying to make sure to not do that with the kids?
I see.
His name was Taichi Fujisaki, which showed up in our profiles even before we checked his wallet, even before we found his hit list, which is weird.
You're right.
Yeah.
Aw.
He was a good man, a devoted father. He sure was. You don't know. I mean, they had a very awkward relationship, the father and child thing there, but yeah. Hope his daughter's okay at least. Son. Ellipses. Yeah, I think she's doing just fine. First of all, it's a guy. Second of all, kind of with alter ego, but the actual person is dead. Yeah. Well, now we'll do the one I really wanted to do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Comic Hawks. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Your license to kill is revoked. You've earned a trophy. That's awesome. I mean, I don't really care to get all the trophies, but hey, that's awesome. Kamikox, Kamiko. A magic demon that looks like a stink bug. It's weak like its owner, and it smells like it too! But it can use stink gas on you. When you hunt it, make sure you wear a gas mask or something. I mean, the cat was one thing, but the fucking bug? Like, what? How is this even a demon? Huh? Huh? Kamiko, so you were safe. Aww! Toko actually cares about something. That's like so... That's kind of cute. You know, you should have had these reactions when you actually found the hit list initially, but whatever. That's the same for a lot of hit lists. Kamiko, is this a bug? Yeah, the bug can't talk back to you, so... And unlike a cat or a dog, it can't even be that emotional in general, so...
Don't mess with me.
What do you mean, bug? Kamiko is my dear friend. No, not just a friend, But an insect friend, a friend sex. What? If you ever call her Bug again, I won't forgive you. So I can call her Insect, but not Bug. Yeah! Ellipses. Ellipses. The only one who knows what it's like to be called Smelly is my Kamiko. I'm pretty sure there are other people, but I enjoy this. It's good to know Toko had another friend before Komaru, even if it wasn't a human. Or even a normal pet. Every time my classmates coughed when I walked in, Kamiko was the only one who didn't. Because she also stinks. Or he, I'm not sure. I don't remember. The trust relationship between me and Kamiko goes deeper than any human and insect out there. Oh, you've never been this funny, Toko.
Hey.
Foo-foo. It's okay, Toko.
Huh?
Huh?
Toko?
You're not alone. You don't have to lie to yourself anymore.
Jeez.
You already know it, don't you? This is after Chapter 4, so you already had your bonding experience. What?
Huh.
Kamiko's a regular insect. What? Like I said, she's no insect. She's a friend insect.
Dude!
Foo-foo! Oh. That close-up shot looked really poorly rendered, but okay.
Huh.
Insects don't understand how humans feel. You don't know that. We can we can always pretend. Why not?
Like I said.
But Kamiko! It doesn't matter if insects don't know how humans feel. Humans can know how insects feel? Well, no, they can't.
Toko!
But Kamiko! But Toko! But Foo-foo! Ellipses. You're right. Kamiko is just a normal insect. I can accept that. You don't have to lie to yourself anymore. That doesn't mean you can't be friends with Kamiko. Don't just let the insect die. Like, come on. I liked that friendship. So what if it's a bit weird? I mean, we've seen incest. If we can have incest, different levels of weird, but it's fine. Let her have her insect friend. I mean, yes, she can have other normal friends too, but insect friend, sure, friend sex. I like it.
Okay.
The world is a kinder place than you think. Yeah. Hope to see you again, Kamiko. Even just after saying you should get some, regular friends, you still want to see Kamiko again. I mean, feels reverse conflicting. Whatever. So that's done. And in this case, it doesn't matter if the game doesn't save my progress, because I already have the trophy. I'm not planning on getting all the trophies, because that would involve getting all the A ranks and shit, and I don't give a tit. But, let's move on. We're actually going to do Chapter 5 first, because Chapter 4 is going to be the marathon, and Chapter 5 is pretty damn quick. The only reason I kind of want to do Chapter 4 first is maybe because of some kind of chronology thing, but I've done some others out of chronology anyways, so I'm just going to do Chapter 5 first. Why the heck not? Let's go to Chapter 5. Alright, so the thing I am missing in Chapter 5 is past the first couple robot masters, the first couple, well, not boss rush. It could have been an interesting boss rush. The game could have been had a boss rush. A little bit of a shame there was none. I already cleared out this room of Monokuma's, and it's to the left here of this big staircase. It is on the couch right over here. There's a kid hiding here, and here's a shiny. What is this? Alien. When I heard there was going to be a new member of our family, I wasn't expecting much. But somehow I'm still disappointed. We get this brat inside our house now? Oh, what, is this like you adopted somebody? I have no idea what she's thinking. She and her whole attitude don't belong here. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Wait a second. This is Chapter 5, so is this about Monica? Ooh, boy. Because these are really good at adding world building to the characters and stuff. Like, even plot important stuff, but they're optional. That's why I wanted to make sure I got all these. Anyways, I want to say that this is about Monica, so... is this either going to be the mother or the father? I don't know. Let's just say the mother for now. When I heard there was going to be a new member of our family, I wasn't expecting much. Somehow I'm just still disappointed. Or no, because was the mother already dead when they got Monica? I don't remember. Whatever. When I heard the family was going to get a new member of our family, I wasn't expecting much, but somehow I'm still disappointed. We get this brat inside our house now. I have no idea what she's thinking. She and her whole attitude don't belong here. Food tastes disgusting when I have to eat with this alien. And look at her smile. Everything she does nauseates me. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't shake the feeling that my family is gonna go into pieces because of her. My intuition is almost always right. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is the father or, like, the brother, but I'm pretty sure this is talking about Monica. It would just make sense given all the other stuff we know. It could be Haiji saying this, but whichever the case, it's clear that, I'm pretty sure it's clear it's talking about Monica. Especially given that I found this in Chapter 5. No talk? That's all there is? Yeah. Yeah, okay. To eat with her, and she just reeks of... Yeah, it's true. He didn't give her much of a shot. Like, the father talked about that, how he never gave Monica much of a shot. But, it's true she turned out crazy. But, I mean, he could have at least given her a little bit of a shot. I say the fault is on both of them. Let's just go with that. He wasn't a great father, but Monica wasn't a great kid to begin with, but that still doesn't give really the father the right to be mean at first and before knowing that she wasn't a great kid, because it's kind of like she was hiding the fact that she wasn't a great kid. Maybe you could, like, sense that, but he didn't know for sure. Anyways, moving on to the marathon. This is the part that might take a while. There are 3 files I have to get in Chapter 4. There were 3 shiny people and 3 files. Lots of shit in Chapter 4. But yes, we are going to load Chapter 4. This is the long one. Even hell, the first file I have to get is a ways away from this save point. Yeah, so... And this first file, this is the one the guide was wrong about. Straight up, it was wrong. So... Anytime now. Alright. The first file we have to get should be by the West Challenge. And this should be a fun one, actually. Because I believe this is So Lingers the Ocean, the book that Toko wrote. This should be exciting. Anyways, the guide says... Now, the map is actually how I figured it out. The map actually shows the real thing. Because the guide I was looking at, it explained it, and then it showed where on the map it is. And thankfully that map part was there, because the map part was right. But with the word... I ignored the map part at first. I guess. Or it was a while ago when I did it, so I forgot. The guide said just before the West Challenge Room, because this is Chapter 4, where... They didn't have an order of challenge rooms. You could do them in any order, and I think they might have even been optional. But just before the West Challenge Room, turn right and look on window. That is wrong. It's just before the East Challenge Room. If you look at the map, you see this was a pain in the butt. I ended up going to the West Challenge Room. I turned off the pointer before I did this, guys. That pointer would have been nice. But you can see each of the challenge rooms is the one that's shaded a different color. So the top left is the West Challenge Room. And the one on the right that looks like a cross is the East Challenge Room. Now, it's near the East Challenge Room. That's where the thing is. But the guide clearly said in the West Challenge Room. And that is, there's no way you can look at that and say, oh yeah, that's the... No, that's wrong. So, I don't know if maybe we came out of the north, and so the guide was using a reversed... But no, like, if you look on the map, and the East is the East, the West is the West, as far as I'm concerned with the map. If the guy was being like, oh, but you come out of the north, you might have come out of the north side, like just after the shrine part. This is the just after the shrine part. Maybe you come out of the north side, and that's why it has the directions reversed, but that really fucked me up a little bit. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and quickly, well, as quickly as I can, get over there, and then we have some shit to cut through. Like, hell, one of them is freaking all the way in the basement floor number 4 of Toa Factory. It's also, I believe, supposed to be notoriously the hardest, the easiest thing to miss, the hardest thing to find on your first time through, but, that's a ways away. That's a lot of cutscene skipping, but I should be able to make it. Regardless, so, let's see here, when we get to the split, we go up, there should be a split and we go up. Yes, go up. I cleared out all the Monokumas in the area here as well, because I explored this whole area thoroughly, so nothing will jump out of us, at least until we go to the bus station, or the subway station, because that's where the next one is. It's at the subway station. The last one's at the Toa Factory. So, the challenge room is down and to the right. It's on the little side alley there. I'll just cut there. I have nothing else to say. here we are. We got a nice little, compact challenge room. Chinese symbol, don't know what it means. Maybe it's Japanese, maybe it's just some other Asian, whatever. And right here, next to the window, we got it. This is So Lingers the Ocean. I'm excited for this one. So Lingers the Ocean by Toko Fukawa, I believe. The love that is far too pure for the main character, me, and the fisherman you. Oh. An indubitable foray into inner peace at the skillful stroke of a pen. You can even see in the bottom right corner of Toko Fukawa, yeah. Popular female author, Toko... I read that in the bottom corner just under Toko Fukawa without even reading Toko Fukawa in the text. I'm a derp. Popular female author Toko Fukawa's most renowned work, the long-awaited unabridged version. So, there used to be an abridged version? Weird. Alright, what do they have to say about this? This is...
What?
That's right, it's my novel. Got a problem with that?
Amazing!
No, not at all. I'm really impressed. I've read this. It was sad and really good, too. Oh, really? I can't believe it. You were the writer of So Lingers.
Don't mess with me!
So Lingers? You're abbreviating the title of the book I wrote to my face? That's so true. Like, you work hard on titles, and people just abridge it. I mean, in casual talk, sure, but I can sympathize with Toko's anger. And of course it's really good. Who do you think wrote it? Well, considering your taste in manga and light novel and how you think everything is trash, I'd be surprised if it's really good. And to be fair, I'm not too into romance, so maybe I'd like it, but in general, it's pretty rare I'm into much romance. At least if romance is the main plot. I can take some romance on the side, but if romance is the main focus, it's really hard for me to stay interested. As expected of the ultimate writing prodigy, you sure have confidence. But I mean, if you can write a beautiful romance like this, you can definitely marry Byakuya. Book romance and real life romance, very different.
Are you an idiot?
Don't be an idiot. What's written in there is pure fantasy. There's no way I can act like that in reality. It's way too slutty, I bet. Oh, really? What I write in my novels is my idea of an ideal world. Because I know it will never be reality. I have to write it in fiction. Your fiction, I think, is closer to our real life than your version of real life. And that Byakuya is closer to a fictional character than probably your actual fictional character in your thing. Because Byakuya, generally, I mean, I don't know. There are jerks in the world, but generally when they're jerks, Byakuya's a special kind of jerk. Let's just stop there. So you write it because you can't have it? But don't most writers write from experience? I mean, if it's manga and shit, it's kind of hard to do that with the superpowered, overpowered robot.
Nothing.
Not necessarily. My theory is that happy people can only write happy, shallow novels. So you think only depressed people can write the best stories? That's, kind of sad. But the downtrodden can vividly imagine their ideal world, perfectly envision true beauty. Interesting thought. Those who don't experience much happiness have it easier to experience a really ideal world. I'm not sure how much truth there is to that, but it's an interesting thought. Definitely an interesting thought. And that's the spirit that I put into my novels. So happy people can only write about the happiness that they already know and hold dear. That would be kind of lame. I think some happy people can write better happy novels, but it's an interesting thought. I kind of get that, but I kind of don't.
Wow.
You're kind of dumb. Based on my theory, I wonder if I can keep writing interesting novels. Oh, because you're starting to be happy now because of Byakuya? Or you're my friend now, right? This is post the shrine scene. Huh? What do you mean?
Like I said.
Oh, like I said, I'm concerned. If I have a friend like you and I'm happy...
Could it be?
See, me making friends with me made you a little happier? Which makes it harder to envision an ideal world. Damn it, making friends. It fucked my career. Good thing we're in the post-apocalyptic world. Otherwise, my career would be down the drain. What?
Don't mess with me.
No, there's no way a crybaby schoolgirl like you could actually interfere with my writing. You underestimate the intensity of my novels.
Aww.
But you said it yourself. Well, if you're that confident, I'm sure you'll be just fine. Aw, that's kind of cute. I like that. And Kamaru's niceness can be a little annoying sometimes, but I like it in that case. I think she definitely makes Toko a better person. Anyways, I'm going to cut now. Because there's some cutscenes that need to be skipped. I'm going to get to the subway one, because the next one... Let me read what this says. Directly north of the subway entrance, next to a body by the Mono Mono machine. I will see you when I get there.
Ah, signs. Reliable as always. Looks like the subway is that way.
I cannot read this sign. Are you crazy? It's in the wrong language. It just says M. Middle. What does that mean? Well, when signs fail you, just check your map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the water! I love water. Oh!
There's the blue building!
Wait, that's a challenge room. I'm gonna just quickly... Oh, wait, I'll try to show you right now. I'm gonna try to show you the special thing. Blah, blah. Yes! This is it. But there's a few different versions. So I'm gonna try to. Oh, you only use up one scissor also in genocide mode to do those special attacks instead of 3. So let's do another one. Super slash attack. Oh, pacha! All right, that's 2 for 2. There's one more. One last super special attack I have to show you guys. Here you go. Do we get it? Yes, I got all 3 in a row. Awesome. As far as I know, these are the only 3. And as far as I know, these are only in genocide mode. I'm not sure entirely though. And yeah, you get the scissors back so quickly, and then I just killed him. Give me a second. Also, these supercharged up attacks don't take scissors unlike normally, where they would take scissors. Okay, is that all of them? It is. Now, look how fast this charges up. When I change back, look at that. Look at that. It does that all the time. When I first loaded up genocide mode, and I was like, the difficulty doesn't seem that different. That's how I felt for a while. But then when I first used that, and after I saw that going back up, I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of skill is that? And I checked my skills, and I saw nothing. I'm like, genocide mode. That means you can just genocide through everything. That's what it means. Anyways, I believe... Is this the subway station? If it is... let's see. Okay... North is subway entrance, next to a body by the Mono Mono machine. So it should be a Mono Mono machine. Okay, this would be north of the entrance, I guess. I'm looking for a Mono Mono machine. I'm not seeing a Mono Mono machine, so I don't know if this counts. North. Are we north? Well, this thing is pretty shit with directions, but no, I think we're south, I guess? I think, technically, when I looked at the map, it was inside the subway. Oh hey, kids playing on a car. That's fun. Yay, woohoo, car, yay. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. I don't think we're technically there yet.
The Monokuma kid has to be hiding here somewhere.
I never figured this out. I never figured this out, and I will never figure this out, so let's just do as we usually do.
We got caught!
We got caught? I caught myself, bitch. These go down way quicker than the bug things. Huh? Like Kamiko? Oh, it's like you're killing Kamiko. Ooh! So, yeah, this is really quick. Not even a problem. Can I hit you through the wall? No. Alright, I'll go around the long way. Oh! You're here, right here! That did freak me out a little bit. And then the last one's right around here. Oh, there's 2 actually. I love how I never figured it out, and I needed to save Kotoko from one of those. I just did it the same way as always. Up the butt! Up your butt! I said that in the commentary at some point, didn't I? Anyways. Hey, that's how you solve the puzzle, look guys! I'm so good at these puzzles! Like other puzzles take me a while, but those ones, I know exactly what to do every time. Just solve it with Genocider and ignore whatever the actual reward will be, because I don't care about 100% completion. Is this the subway entrance? No, it's not. No, it's inside, I think. I believe.
We gotta look for a place we can get into the sewers.
Alright, so if I look on the map, Yes, this is where it was on the map. I remember. I took some time to look at the map. This is the Mono Mono machine, so it's this body right here, and I see it! Yes! Thank you for everything you've done. If you're reading this, it means I'm already dead. I am really, really grateful to you. When I was sad or rotting away at work, you always supported me. If you weren't around, I couldn't even stand up straight. Because I was with you, my entire life up until now, all the way until now, it felt like it meant something. Yeah, I read other ones like this. Well, as soon as I read the title of this one, I'm like, didn't I read this? I felt like I read this, but, yeah. This seems like the kind of thing I've already read, but maybe there's just a few that are similar. I'm grateful to you for supporting me without any complaints, but even so, why? Why did you leave me behind? Why did you desert me in a place like this? Someone like me, who can't even stand on his own, who can't even walk on his own. Yeah. It just goes to show the kids all brain rinsed, all of them. And, Monica still has control of them. It's really sad. And, oh, Monica, such a juicy villain. Anyways, this is probably a guy. I can't tell. That could be a girl or a guy. I guess if it's blue, that makes it a guy. In which case, just pretend all those lines were done by a guy. I was really grateful to you. I'm so sad that, all the way up until now. But why? Why did you leave me? Someone who can't even walk on his own? Yeah. I guess he was writing that as he was down in this chair. It makes you think, like, what happened? How did he get deserted? Also, that right there, just because I see it, because it's right there, I just noticed it. This should be Nagisa, right? Yeah! It was in the way, so I went ahead and got it. Proof of concept. Okay, what our last one is a ways away. I'm gonna have to skip through so much shit. I will be right back. At least for you. For me, it's gonna be a fucking while. Monokuma Genocider. Randomly got a trophy while I was trying to get the place in chapter 4. Oops, let somebody die. Apparently it's not a game over though, so I guess we're good to go.
They found us! Break the Siren Monokuma! Up there!
Having this play every time is really dumb. Like, I get it. I don't need to see the animation every time. Did I bring that up before? I don't know, but I'm bringing it up now. Okay, and we're back. Yes, basement floor is just before the boss, actually. So, this is the last file we need to get, and then we're done with Ultra Spirit Girls. I mean, there's a bunch of trophies, 100%, I don't fucking care. So, this is the one that's notoriously hard it's notoriously easy to miss on your first, playthrough, and, I'll go ahead and just you know, relay the guide to you, because I tested to make sure this works, because I was like, wait, what? Am I crazy? Between two mono machines, walk into the wall? These are the only mono machines, it's like, there's nothing there, clearly, right? I mean, there's nothing. But then, you know, after I did it, which, by the way, boom. After I did it, I got to thinking, this is Toa Factory, and Toa is super high-tech technology, so I guess they just have a super, like, invisible wall thingamajigger. But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I can definitely see why that's the easiest one to miss. And yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be a doozy. Let's see what this is. You know, this looks fancy. Oh god. Wow, that's really cool. You know, we never got back to the story with Toko, didn't we? Like, I felt like there was going to be more to Toko's story about her, like, being shoved in a closet or whatever. I felt like one of the later files would go back to that, and I feel like we've done all of them, so unless this goes back to it, I don't know. Maybe it will. It's last chance, anyways. Oh boy, look at this room. We got, like, some cats and funky, like, barely animated things. Like, this is such a hidden room. It's cool. Alright, let's see what the last file is. The really hidden one. Toro's memoir. Toro, that's Haiji's dad, I believe? I don't remember. No, wait. Who's Kuro? Wait, what? I came to Toa City with Kuro, Meow. Apparently, Toa City is a technologically advanced city with lots of machines. Kuro took Toro along, saying that if I go to Toa City, I can be a real city boy. City boy or city cat? Yeah, but it turns out the town is dealing with some kind of violence from children. White and black bear robots are running all over the place. It's so bad, it makes me think, geez, Toro and Kuro are also white and black, but there's no way we do something like that. If I stayed on the conveyor belt, would it just take me all the way to Toro's house? Geez, I want to go home. This is not what I expected. I thought this was going to be some super secret diary. Like, what is this even alluding to? What kind of joke is this? Like some other game from Spike Chunsoft? If I stayed on the conveyor belt, would it take me all the way to Toro's house? Oh! They don't even have a conversation about it, really? That's it? This is just some stupid secret room that... You'd think it has some super great secret. Yeah, there it is. There are the cats. Those guys are... What are they from? Wait, they're from, like, Animal Crossing or some shit, right? And yeah, it's... Okay. I guess that's the hint, because it's conveying them into their house. What does this sign say? For the first time, Monokuma and... No, but... Is there anything at all alluding to those cats? Like... That feels like... Is that just some dumb Easter egg? I thought there was gonna be some, like... oh no, it's a scrap now. No. No, that's it then. I thought there was gonna be some big Easter egg of, like, some big plot revelation. Instead of just, like, Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing? Okay. This big hidden room. One file in here. You're, like, never gonna find this normally. And that's all there is. And that's Ultra Spirit Girls ending on a high note. Thumbs up. I seriously thought we were going to get back to Toko's thing. My memory of it is vague because I haven't gotten around to editing the later videos. But I believe there's one where we talked about, like, Toko having that fear of, you know, small, cramped, dark spaces. And I thought we were going to get back to that in a file, and we never did. And that bums me out. I wish they explained that. Other than that, though, this game is great all around. I mean, this is the end of Ultra Spirit Girls Let's Play. It's kind of weird to end it here. But I mean, there's nothing left, right? So this is it. But, other than that, fucking, Haiji, you crazy now? What are you gonna do in the anime? You gonna fight me? You gonna you gonna fight me? You gonna fight me? Are you gonna be voiced by, because they said they're gonna get the actors from Danganronpa 1, the anime, to reprise their anime roles in the dub, but then the actors from Danganronpa 2, the game, to reprise their roles, but this isn't either. So what about people like this guy? Are they gonna have their game voice or an original voice? Like it's in between. And Monica and stuff, game voice, original voice? I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Because, spoilers, because of awkward timing, I'm actually just about to record the anime, which means I should stop fucking talking. Bye guys, this is the end of the LP. I'm about to record the anime. Oh boy!